Hello and welcome, dear goddess, to this week's Super Signs Sunday reading for my divine feminine goddesses rising right along with me along this, twin flame journey that really is, oh my goodness, let me tell you, ultimately a self love empowerment journey. And with what has happened this last week in my own twin flame journey slash self love empowerment journey, it just, wow. I know for certain that the twin flame dynamic is definitely under assault right now. And in that, it is imperative that we, each and every one of us, recognize where our power is. And that's within. That's inside of us. Not in chasing after our twin, not in worrying about him and what he's doing. It's about focusing on what you are here to achieve in your journey, what your side of the mission is, dear goddess. That has been a massive shift for my own self this last week for Christmas. That was the gift of separation. I even made the video, even though I have definitely been breaking. I have to, a part of me feels like I need to say that I've been the one more so breaking the patterns. And that is what, again, we've got to be taking that responsibility and say, okay, well, if I lead, he will follow. If I lead by saying, ooh, Rochelle, no, you did that the last 20 freaking times and you got that same shitty result. What are you going to do different this time so you get a different result? And in short, even though the patterns, they're happening since he and I have been back together, you could say, like, I wouldn't definitely say we're back. It's a twin flame connection and relationship does not fit into the box of traditional relationships. Let's just say that. Now that we're back in each other's physical experience, 4 weeks now, just over 4 weeks now, we've been working through some patterns, and there's definitely been some shifts as a result of that. Different results are happening because I am choosing to do and be different. I've been working so hard on myself. Dear Goddess, I implore you that your power, that you allow yourself to see that your power is inside of you. Okay? So this reading and all my readings are for my divine feminine goddesses rising into their power. Those who are sick and tired of feeling as though you're at the mercy of this experience, because you're not. Believe me, oh dear goddess, I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to feel hopeless, to feel as though you're never going to get through you're never going to break the cycles. You're never going to feel better. That even right now, feeling like this is never going to end. Remember some of you earlier a week ago now almost, I learned that even though my twin asked me to come to him and meet him in Goa, I literally can't. They wouldn't let me into the country. All Indian visas are suspended, and so I watched that. I can really see the pattern now so clearly. Now that I have chosen to respond differently, and right now neither one of us are blocked. We're just, I'm more or less at this point letting him cool off a little bit, because he purged through some things. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. It's such a powerful place to be when you can recognize that it really, really is not personal. It's not to you, but it's painfully personal to them. And so often we do lash out at the ones that something that we want the most. When we start to believe we can't have it, oh, have I been watching this mirrored in my life? How do you see that mirrored in your life, dear goddess? How do you see mirrored in your life the things that you want so bad, yet you talk against them? Or you lash out at them when you reach a space where you think for a time that you just can't have them. You're not allowed to have them, or it's just not possible for you to have them. In the realm of possibility, dear goddess, all things are possible. You believe in twin flames. You believe there is something more to this experience. So let yourself keep believing bigger and bigger and bigger. Because you are so much more than what you were ever taught to believe that you are. Imagine a reality wherein you are allowed to be anybody and experience anything that you desire, anything that feels amazing and raises the vibration of you and the collective, those around you. Imagine shining so bright and emitting so much joy, so much good feeling things that those around you can't help but feel better. That's how you change the world, dear goddess. Especially as a twin flame, we are here to become an embodiment of the unconditional universal love that we truly are innately. We just gotta unbury ourselves from the crap that we've been buried beneath, such as facing reality. No, fuck reality. Don't face it. Fuck it. What is already is. And the more you give attention to it, the more you continue to create it. Can you see that? Can you see that, dear goddess? Can you see that in your experience? That you keep giving attention to something because it's there, but yet it keeps staying there. It doesn't go away, yet you want it to go away. But it doesn't go away. It's always there. Yet the things that you want to be there keep going away. What are you saying about your experience? What are you saying that is making those things to stay there that you don't want and those things to go that you do? Create on purpose. Create on purpose. Start to say this. In the realm of possibility, all things are possible because they are. In the realm of possibility, all things are possible. And as you have been buried beneath beliefs that sabotage this vision constantly, you sabotage your vision. You sabotage what you desire. Oh, as I've said, my twin, and then I'm looking, remember, twin flame mirror. What is your twin teaching you? And then imagine what it is to have healed that. To be on the other side of that, to be creating different results, to be creating an entirely new reality that you are experiencing. And as a result, those around you get to experience too, because we impact and influence those around us. You're here to be the change. You're here to create different. It's time to take responsibility and acknowledge where you are giving your attention, where you're placing your power. That power is inside you. Don't give it away. Power of imagination is a pretty fucking powerful tool. So stop imagining what you don't want and imagine what you do, and then be patient. See, the ego is not patient. The ego wants it yesterday. Oh, I see this in me. I see this in my twin. Oh my goodness. I do. We want it yesterday. And if we don't see immediate results, then we say, oh, well, it's not going to happen. Oh, well, of course, that's my luck. Oh, well, of course, I wouldn't get that. I'm not allowed to have that. Oh, right now, let me tell you, sister, one of my biggest obnoxious things that recordings, clips, whatever, that replays in my mind is that I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to have that, Rochelle. And I'm like, says who? Says who? I'm not allowed to change my mind. I'm not allowed to, take my business in a different direction where I'm being called, where it excites me even more, where it lights me up, where I know it's my... And at the same time, trying to please everybody else without realizing that I am trying to please everybody else. So that kept holding me back. I wanted to know all the answers up front. But as I just keep stepping out, boom, here they come, boom, here they come, boom, here they come. You cannot rush divine timing. Each piece as you need it falls into place, dear Goddess, each piece. But you have to be, Martin Luther King. Faith is taking the first step even when you cannot see the whole staircase. And dear Goddess, there is no way that you could possibly see the entire future. Yeah, as I've said, in the realm of possibility, all things are possible. They're possible. However, do you see every detail of your future? Have you ever? I rest my case. So be patient. Begin to enjoy the journey more. Really start to be present. Be kinder with yourself. Acknowledge when you learn a lesson that, holy crap, I learned the lesson. Don't beat yourself up for the perceived mistake that occurred to learn the lesson. Mistakes and failures are just some bullshit way of keeping you stuck where you are, keeping you from going after your dreams and your visions. Stop that. Get out of your own way. All right? Because guess what? You don't use this imagination. Only you can use your imagination. Only you. Only you. Nobody else has that power over that. You. So use it. What do you desire to create, dear Goddess? This is why, again, I'm so excited for, as you'll start to see more and more of little bits and pieces of my rebrand. And some of it I look at it and go, okay, that's a little crazy there. I don't know if I would do that, but bit by bit, piece by piece. As we peel back the layers and reveal our truer self unto us and to ourselves. We are here to awaken to remembering who and what we truly are. And this means to allow ourselves to imagine things other than that which we've been taught to experience. And that is the action. That is the action that you take. There's patience, but at the same time, we have the action cards side by side. One's actually saying pause before you take action, but this one's saying now is the perfect time to act. You see, there's a balance in this. And that's what you're here to discover. This is why in my twin flame connection, presently as we speak, right after Christmas, whereas the old pattern at this point would have had one or the other blocked, and I'm not going to deny I have, believe me, that option has come up onto my screen. I have pushed it. I have been right there. But that's me pushing him away when he's already pushing me away out of fear. Because we have a fear of being loved. Because of a deep, deep, deep-seated belief of unworthiness, not deserving of being loved for who we are. And we're working through that. That's why it's being shown to us so that we can. And it's amazing. It's incredible. It is a beautiful thing to be able to own that, wow, I'm That's some pretty deep shit. Uh-huh. But what power in taking that action and owning your role in your experience and taking the action towards what needs to happen to be changing you, to be allowing yourself to be able to imagine a new reality, to take even the action of being patient, because it's still an action. To be patient with yourself. Because the more patient you are with yourself, the more patient you are with others. Believe me, I get it. I do. So find that balance, okay? Let that action to be being patient. Let the action be for you to look within yourself and see how you are standing in your way from envisioning a new reality, from experiencing something different. Because the only one who ever stands in the way of what you want is you. Oh, believe me, I say that, and every time I say that, I believe me, even I sit there and that part of me rolls her eyes in the back of my head like, really? Just get tired of hearing that, Rochelle. Well, that's how we reprogram ourselves. We got to keep hearing these things. We got to keep shifting that perspective. We got to continue to be creating for ourselves this new reality. That is the action, is to be creating this reality bit by bit by bit by envisioning and being patient as things continue to unfold in it and flow. Oh, this excites me, right? Flow. You've got to flow with it. This is this whole balance. This is what we are doing here. This whole new earth energy, we are creating that. We are, wow. Surrender to it. Again, keep stepping out. As I've told you, I keep because we want to know everything. That is the ego. The ego lives from fear. The ego wants to know exactly how everything's going to end, all the details. But when you are in that space, you miss the magic of the journey. We've got to surrender to the flow. We've got to learn to trust the universe, God, source, great spirit, great mystery, whatever label you call that with which we do this beautiful dance. Oh, this card speaks for itself, dear goddess. You see, we want to be so ready to give that love to our twin. Yet we must first learn how to give that love to ourselves. Learn how to cultivate that love within. Truly. And even if you can see how you love and accept both the dark and the light side of your beloved twin, then so too can you learn from that how to accept and thus integrate the dark with the light side of you. Huh? See that? That's how you can find a shit ton of your power in this twin flame journey. Is to say, wait a minute. I don't have power over him except for the power that I have over me. So how am I loving me? How am I stepping into my power? How am I aligning with union? How am I being the version of me in this God-goddess union of twin flame that I desire? This, if you're looking for a sign, dear goddess, for you to pull your energy back and focus on you, here's your sign. Super Sign Sunday. Boom, here it is. Here's your sign. Pull back your energy. You don't have to say or do anything. Let him, there's the quote that came right before this video that's speaking to me today. The only way to clear muddy water is to let that shit settle. Don't touch it. And this is coming from a country girl from the sticks of Kansas who used to go cricking all the time as a kid. We go cricket. Okay? Yeah, those were good times. Believe me, it is fact. The only way to clear that muddy water is to leave it the fuck alone. Focus on you. You be expanding and stepping into your goddess energy, and guess what? You energetically impact your twin stepping into his God energy, his king energy. You, his goddess, his queen, you've got to be that which you desire to receive. You want to receive your king? Ooh, we are needing this, aren't we? We're needed this. You want to receive him? You got to be that which draws that through him. Like attracts like. Wow, these are great cards. Oh. And be intentional with everything. Everything. Recognize that the energy that you bring to any and every experience is the energy that you're going to receive. It's the very exact response that you're going to get. If you, now remember, you can be the catalyst that shifts the conversation, that shifts the direction of your experience that you are having with someone by choosing to disengage, by choosing to respond in a completely different way than before. That is how we take back our power. That is how we be the change, by literally, truly, and utterly being different. Doing different as a result, which means we get different. So this is what consciousness is about. It's really, truly being conscious, fully aware of each and every action you take, word you speak, move you make. Knowing that behind each and every part of that you put out, that you emit, is the exact same kind of vibration that you want to get. So you want to be having a more positive experience. You want to be having a better feeling reality. Well, you got to be creating it on purpose. Only you are creating your reality. What are you tuning into? What are you giving your attention to? Yep. I am manifesting just one card for us from this, dear goddess. Because, we are at, I know, 22, 23, all good. We get what we need when we need. Understand this, dear goddess. We get what we need when we need it. And believe me, I have been resisting the flow. Okay? This transition, this shift for me in my rebrand for my business has been taking forever because I've been dragging my feet. I'm not allowing myself, not presently, now that I see, wait a minute. It's so easy to get blindfolded, okay, by our own sabotaging programs. It's so easy. And it's like, wait a minute. I see that being mirrored, especially in my twin. Amplified. And plus, having gotten that just such a hateful letter last week, just mirrored the whole leaving someone behind. We don't. Because that person has to be willing to do what they need to do to keep up with everybody. In that, I mean, if you hold everybody else back for that one person, then everybody is giving away their power. It's about each and every one of us getting in our own minds that we have the power within ourselves. Boom, there it is. We have the power within ourselves. Oof. Wow. No. Oof. Truth be told, let it speak to you. I'm sitting here going, no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Now we had the patience card. We had the patience card with the action card. Remember, this is about, as I mentioned, that balance. So perhaps you are thinking of, again, going outside yourself. To go after a vision, to go after this union, to chase your twin, to chase whatever vision that you have. Don't chase. Don't chase. That is not the action. That action is to be here, to go within. To be stepping into and aligning with your power, dear Goddess, because your power is only inside you. It's only inside you. So if you're thinking that now is the time to send him a message or reach out to him or, oh my God, I just want to talk to him. No. Now is not the time. That is your clear sign that you need to be going within and you need to be focusing on you. Because that is also repellent energy. Believe me. Familiar with that. And that just makes him run away. You need to be anchoring in like the lighthouse that you are and be a beacon for him. Because yes, your twin is, he certainly is clearing out karmic cycles. He certainly is clearing out some heavy shit right now. Mine most certainly is. And I could feel it coming. I could feel it building. I wasn't as prepared for the blow up when it happened, but it's the same pattern. It's the same pattern. And then he plummets into the guilt and further into self-loathing for having let himself do that. This is why you need to be in your power, dear Goddess. This is why you need to be focusing on your journey, focusing on getting clarity on who you truly are, where your power lies in any area and facet of your self-love empowerment journey. And I am certainly here to guide you along that. Remember, a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. If you're not sure where your power is right now, you have all these questions, you don't even know what you ought to be focusing on, where your attention needs to be so you can feel empowered. Oh, yeah. I'm here for you on that one. I am so grateful to be damn good at this now. To be shifting these patterns, boom, 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 feeling more and more and more empowered each and every step along the way of this twin flame journey. Because I already know that a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. And sister, I was already on that journey. Wide awake on that journey when my twin flame appeared. So I have that beautiful foundation. I know how to look for and find my power in any situation, twin flame or otherwise. So if you are needing that kind of clarity, I am here for you. You can book your own Zoom one-on-one video private session with me at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS for intuitive clarity session is what that is an acronym for. So again, that website is empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. I offer both 30 and 75-minute sessions. Whatever you need, whatever guidance, whatever support I can give in that time, I am here to give that. I also do mini readings wherein I send you a card, an animal messenger, and an angel number, or a couple cards and angel number and animal messenger via email, or even through Instagram messaging and or Facebook messaging. That said, dear Goddess, I am Rochelle Richard, and I am so grateful that you found me and I get to guide you. You're not alone. You're not alone. Remember, the power is and always has been in your hands. because it's always been inside you. Namaste.